Welcome, dear listener, to another deep dive. Today we're peeling back the layers of July 2025, a month that promises to be, well, anything but ordinary. If you've ever wondered how the universe might be orchestrating big shifts in your life, get ready for some truly illuminating insights.
Indeed. Yeah, our mission today is to take a really comprehensive look at the upcoming astrological landscape for July 2025.
Okay.
And we've distilled the most vital insights from extensive astrological forecasts and deep analyses to give you the most important knowledge, basically how to navigate the month ahead. Think of this as your cosmic cheat sheet, to being truly well-informed.
I like that. A cosmic cheat sheet. That's right. We're talking about major planetary shifts, significant lunar events, and yeah, a full-blown retrograde season that could reshape everything from your daily routines to your deepest relationships.
It's a packed month.
It really is. So let's unpack what July truly has in store for all of us. Okay, let's dive into what I've identified as perhaps the most impactful shift this month. It feels huge. One of the biggest headlines for July is a temporary but profoundly significant move for Uranus, the planet of revolution.
Right, Uranus.
It's been in Taurus, that kind of stubborn, grounded sign, since way back in May 2018. And on July 7th, it finally dips its toes into Gemini.
Gemini, yeah. Big change.
An intellectual, communicative, adaptable sign. It'll be there until November 8th, just a preview, really, before making its permanent 7-year move there from April 2026. This just feels monumental.
Oh, it is. What's truly fascinating here is the sheer scale of the change this shift symbolizes. Globally, we can expect a big acceleration and awakening in mental processes.
Right.
This isn't just about new ideas popping up. It's more like a cosmic mandate to redefine how we connect and communicate. It's pushing us to dismantle outdated patterns, which can often be uncomfortable.
Right. Uncomfortable is probably an understatement sometimes.
Exactly. But it's to make way for genuine authenticity. You'll see a surge of innovative solutions and radical transformations in communication styles alongside new technologies emerging. This energy encourages people to express themselves more freely. And, one way to put it is, if something is dysfunctional in our lives, this energy can ruthlessly destroy it.
Oof. Ruthlessly.
Yeah. The key message really is to willingly embrace change, because resisting it is, it's almost impossible.
That sounds like a powerful wake-up call, but also potentially quite disruptive. For someone who tends to resist change, what's the immediate practical advice, to soften that impact, rather than just waiting for things to be ruthlessly destroyed?
It's an excellent question. Yeah, the key isn't just to brace for destruction, but to actively participate in the dismantling, if that makes sense.
Okay, participate. How?
Well, for those resistant to change, Uranus and Gemini is kind of asking them to initiate the shifts themselves, even small ones.
Ah, okay.
Start by questioning old beliefs or communication habits that just don't serve you anymore. Try a new road to work, maybe. Or consciously engage in a different type of conversation. It's about letting go of that tight control and allowing curiosity to lead the way.
So be proactive about the small changes.
Exactly. The less you cling to the familiar, the less jarring the inevitable shifts will feel.
That's a practical way to lean into it.
Okay.
Now, another significant shift involves Venus, the planet of love and harmony. On July 4th, it enters Gemini, where it stays until the 30th.
All right.
And then it moves into Cancer, a more nurturing sign, for the rest of the month.
Yeah, that initial transit in Gemini brings delightful conversations, lots of flirty behavior perhaps, opportunities for connections through shared ideas, intellectual sparks.
That's fun.
It is. It's a prime time for hitting the social circuit, maybe investing in short trips, interesting classes, cool summer events, lots of mental stimulation.
Okay.
But then, as Venus shifts into Cancer later in the month, romance turns more, homey.
Homey, okay.
It becomes an excellent few weeks to invest in your home, make it beautiful and cozy, find comfort in loved ones. So a key consideration then becomes, how can you balance that desire for lively social interaction with your need for comfort and domestic harmony this July?
That's a fascinating shift for Venus. But when romance turns homey, does that imply potential for less social energy or just a different kind of connection? How might someone who thrives on external socializing navigate that shift gracefully?
That's a really good point. It's definitely more about a different kind of connection rather than just less social energy overall.
Okay.
When Venus moves into Cancer, the focus shifts, It's towards nurturing emotional security, shared experiences within a comfortable, familiar setting.
Right.
So for those social butterflies, it's really an opportunity to deepen existing bonds rather than constantly seeking new ones. Maybe host more intimate gatherings at home.
Ah, okay. Bring the party home, kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or invite friends to join in domestic activities like cooking or gardening. The aim isn't to withdraw, but to bring the people you care about into your personal sanctuary, fostering a deeper sense of belonging. It can be incredibly fulfilling, just, maybe in a quieter way.
That makes sense. Okay, so as we feel these powerful winds of change picking up, July also invites us to a different kind of journey. You mentioned it earlier, a significant retrograde season.
The pause button.
Yeah, exactly. It acts as a cosmic pause button, compelling us to look inward and reevaluate amidst all this forward momentum.
Absolutely. First up, on July 4th, we have Neptune, the planet associated with dreams, illusions.
Right. Neptune.
It goes retrograde until October 13th. This period often brings potent reality checks.
Reality checks. Okay.
You might need to reconsider your plans, ask if they truly make sense, or maybe if you've been a bit too hasty. It's a period to reimagine the dream, assess where you might have been living in illusion.
So clearing the fog.
Precisely. It's about deep internal reflection, urging you to clarify your vision by clearing away that Neptunian fog.
Then we have Saturn, the planet of discipline, structure.
The taskmaster.
Yeah. It begins its annual retrograde on July 13th, lasting until November 27th. What does this mean for our sense of momentum, our ambitions?
You might definitely feel a slowdown in momentum.
Yeah, particularly around professional goals or those big long-term projects.
Okay.
This Saturn retrograde is really a cosmic invitation to press pause and just take stock of your responsibilities. It encourages you to examine your commitments and honestly ask if you've taken on too much.
A cosmic audit.
Sort of. It's wise to avoid saying yes to new, demanding obligations if you're already feeling stretched thin. This period is also really ideal for reorganizing your home or office, addressing any areas where structure or boundaries are maybe lacking.
Right.
If your space feels chaotic, this is absolutely the time to clean it up. It's about building a stronger foundation, even if it feels like you're moving in slow motion for a bit.
Okay, that makes sense. Get your house in order, literally and figuratively.
Exactly.
And finally, let's talk about Mercury retrograde, the one that seems to generate the most buzz and sometimes, a little dread.
Yes, Mercury. It goes retrograde on July 18th in Leo, that fiery, expressive sign, remaining in backward motion until August 11th. What's the real story here beyond the usual warnings about tech glitches and travel delays?
Well, the common warnings are, generally true. Expect potential travel delays. Definitely back up your computer.
Always good advice, anyway.
Always good advice. And yes, choose your words with care, especially with Mercury in expressive Leo. It's generally not the best time to sign contracts or make big purchases like cars or tech, as details can get muddled.
Okay.
However, if we connect this to the bigger picture, Mercury retrograde in Leo is actually a really powerful period for revisiting your past, for evaluating past decisions and reviewing old projects, especially those related to self-expression, creativity, maybe even past romantic stuff.
Interesting. Leo themes.
Exactly. It's a time to resolve issues from the past rather than rushing into new beginnings. So the real takeaway here for you, the listener, is what past situations or commitments perhaps where you felt your voice wasn't heard or your creativity wasn't fully expressed have been lingering. Now is the time you can address those with this energy. It's really a chance to rewrite old scripts.
Okay, so less about fear, more about review and resolution.
Precisely. It's a productive time if used consciously.
Got it. Now, beyond the major planetary shifts and these retrogrades, July also features two pretty significant lunar events. A powerful full moon and an empowering new moon. How do these shape the month?
Right, the lunar cycles are key. On July 10th, we experience a full moon in Capricorn. Very structured, very ambitious sign.
Capricorn, okay.
This full moon brings themes of completion and culmination, particularly to career goals and public status. It's time to celebrate accomplishments, but also to plot your next big move with a clear, strategic mind.
Strategic plotting.
Yes. For some, it might bring important decisions about relationships or partnerships, or even culminate family business matters. It really highlights the idea that what was sown in the past will be reaped. It's a moment of accountability and, hopefully, recognition.
Okay. And then later in the month.
And then, on July 24th, we have a new moon in Leo. Creative, self-expressive, courageous Leo.
Well, that sounds much different, like a moment for bold, fresh starts.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
This new moon in Leo is often described as your best lunation for parties, new creative ventures, fresh hairdos, and courageous moves.
Fresh hairdos, I like that.
Right. It encourages you to wear your big heart on your sleeve and definitely not play small.
Yeah.
It's a powerful time to claim your place on the main stage and initiate new beginnings related to self-expression, children, or your romantic life.
So embrace the spotlight.
Think of it as a spotlight shining directly on your unique talents and your capacity for joy. Yes, embrace it.
Okay, we've charted these major cosmic currents, but the big question always is, how do these broad energies ripple through your personal waters? So now, let's turn our attention to how July's themes might uniquely resonate with each sign. This should give you a potent snapshot of what to watch for and how to leverage these energies.
Yeah, absolutely. And remember, these are general tendencies based on the sun sign, but they offer powerful guidance for applying the broader themes we've just discussed.
Okay, great reminder. So let's start with Aries. What's your focus this month?
Right, so for Aries, you'll feel a strong drive for promotion, things moving in your work life. With Uranus dipping into your communication zone, the real deep dive here is understanding how your natural ingenuity can be channeled. Not just at climbing the ladder, but maybe innovating your entire professional identity.
Ah, bigger picture.
Exactly. That Mercury retrograde later in the month could bring some romantic awkwardness, perhaps nudging you to redefine what true partnership means for you. A new moon favors date nights and maybe some home decor projects, so balance that career ambition with personal joy.
Good balance. Okay, and for our grounded Taurus listeners?
Taurus, financial matters get a significant boost. As Uranus begins its shift out of your sign, it might bring financial surprises or money earned in unusual ways. Keep an eye out.
Nice.
A full moon is excellent for long-distance travel, maybe offering a chance to culminate a big trip you've been planning. And the new moon gives the green light for real estate purchases or home improvements.
Oh, interesting.
So if you've been eyeing that perfect spot, now might be the time to act. Family dynamics, however, might need some careful navigation and clearer boundaries this month.
Okay, heads up there. Gemini, tell us more about this month's outlook for them, especially with Uranus entering their sign.
Yes, Gemini, this is a truly potent month for you. It could be quite lucrative, with an enhanced ability to attract income. And with Uranus, the planet of revolution, entering your sign.
Well,
Expect new friends and ideas. People and concepts that really elevate your intuition and desire for personal freedom. This is a profound period of self-discovery through unexpected connections. But that caution note, be careful with travel and communication due to that key Mercury retrograde. Double-check everything.
right, especially contracts or big plans.
Definitely.
What about our sensitive Cancer friends?
Cancer, your confidence should be high this month. It's a great time to step forward in your personal projects. Now, while Venus in your privacy zone early on suggests a need for quiet, intimate time, that full moon on the 10th indicates potentially significant relationship changes. Could be partnerships, close collaborations, maybe requiring new boundaries.
Setting boundaries.
Yes.
Yeah.
And look out towards the end of the month. A new income stream is very possible. So keep an eye out for fresh financial opportunities that really align with your core values.
Good tip. And for the bold Leo, big month with the new moon and Mercury retrograde in their sign.
Absolutely. Leo, summit activities are highlighted, bringing unique people into your orbit who could spark new interests or opportunities. That full moon on the 10th helps you release old habits that no longer serve your well-being, especially around daily routines or health.
Okay, letting go.
Yes. Now, despite potential communication challenge during the Mercury retrograde, since it's in your sign, you might feel particularly misunderstood. The sun entering a Leo boosts your courage later in the month.
Ah, birthday season power.
Exactly. Making it an ideal time to debut a new look or launch a personal creative project. Use the retrograde for refinement, then absolutely shine.
Love it. Our analytical Virgos, what should they expect?
Virgo, you really have the energy to achieve some epic things this July, especially in your professional life. Your career gains charm, unexpected opportunities may arise. But be extra careful with private information during that communication retrograde.
Why particularly Virgo?
Well, the retrograde impacts areas related to behind-the-scenes matters and potentially things you'd rather keep private, so just be mindful of your public image or professional dealings online. A new moon on the 24th is perfect for self-care, like a spa day, or for initiating practices that truly nourish your mind and body, maybe more privately.
Good self-care reminder. And for Libra.
Libra, long-distance summer vacations, spontaneous travels highly favored, so pack your bags if you can.
Nice.
However, that communication retrograde might stir misunderstandings with friends, so maybe exercise caution in group chats or social plans. Just clarify intentions carefully.
Okay.
Your career, though, is set for potential glow-up by the end of the month.
Yeah.
Could lead to a promotion or a significant public acknowledgement of your hard work. This is your time to be recognized.
A glow up. Okay. What's in store for our intense Scorpios?
Scorpio, this month brings opportunities for travel and career growth, potentially with a steady cash flow coming your way, but expect some potentially drastic changes to friendships. Yeah, bringing clarity on who truly supports you and perhaps who might need to be released from your inner circle.
Tough, but necessary sometimes.
It can be. While the communication retrograde suggests maybe biting your lip at work to avoid misunderstandings, the new moon offers a hidden promotion opportunity or a chance to redefine your professional path behind the scenes. Trust your powerful intuition on this.
Good advice for our adventurous Sagittarians.
Sagittarius, you'll likely attract more money and travel opportunities this month, feeding your adventurous spirit. Love could blossom too, maybe with beguiling newcomers or unusual partners entering your life. Stay open.
Intriguing.
Prioritize self-care mid-month, though, to avoid burnout with all that potential activity. And yes, be prepared for travel challenges during the retrograde. Have backup plans. It's a month of expansion, but also recalibration.
Expansion and recalibration. Got it. What about structured Capricorns?
Capricorn, relationships are a key focus for you, offering both rewards and, well, challenges as you maybe redefine boundaries. That full moon in your sign on the 10th is ideal for setting those personal and professional boundaries.
Right. Good timing for them.
Yes, which your family might test, by the way. A communication retrograde could cause financial disagreements, perhaps around shared resources, so clarify all transactions. But the new moon helps you co-create new income strategies, so look for innovative ways to boost your resources, maybe with a partner.
Okay. Co-creation. And for Aquarius.
Aquarius, opportunities are likely to abound in your work sector, so stay alert for new projects or roles. Winning hearts through mental stimulation is favored, and love might even be found among friends or within your social networks.
Interesting twist.
That full moon could bring some exhaustion, though, reminding you to rest and manage your energy wisely. And watch out during the new moon. A new person may enter your life, sparking a fresh connection that really ignites your creative or romantic spirit.
Potential new spark. Okay, finally, our dreamy Pisces.
Pisces, this looks like a lovely month for love, actually. Passionate and optimistic energy in your romantic life, inviting deeper connections or perhaps new romantic beginnings.
It's nice for Pisces.
Your home might also become a hub for social activity, perfect for entertaining. Now, work conflicts are possible during the communication retrograde, requiring you to be extra clear in your professional dealings. But that new moon is your best day to apply for a new job or promotion, especially one that allows for more creative freedom or emotional connection.
Good to know. Wow, okay. What's truly fascinating here, listening to all that, is that across all these individual insights, we really see those common threads, don't we?
We do.
July 2025 truly embodies this duality. A powerful push for significant change and new beginnings, coupled with this deep, almost unavoidable call for introspection and reevaluation.
Exactly. Yeah, the recurring message is that this is a time for deep personal growth, maybe healing past wounds and establishing stronger, more authentic foundations in our lives. And while the cosmic energies may present, speed bumps and moments of chaos,
Right, the retrogrades especially.
yeah, our conscious awareness and our willingness to adapt are really key. So maybe the question becomes, how can we leverage these periods of apparent slowdown, like the retrogrades, to truly propel ourselves forward eventually?
That's a great point. Yeah, it sounds like instead of fighting the pauses, we're being invited to use them as like strategic planning sessions for the next surge of energy.
That's a perfect way to put it, strategic planning sessions.
This deep dive highlights that by understanding these celestial whispers, you really can transform potential challenges into powerful opportunities for advancement and ultimately self-discovery. So thinking about all this, what will you choose to transform or reassess this July? Will you embrace those calls for radical change, maybe in your communication or your home life? Will you use the retrograde period to finally sort through old commitments or get clear on your financial situation?
Remember, this knowledge is most valuable when it's, understood and actually applied. Use the insights from this deep dive to gain clarity, make informed decisions, and move forward with intention. This month really offers a unique opportunity to shed the obsolete and step into a more authentic, more empowered version of yourself.
Well said. We hope this deep dive has given you a shortcut to being well-informed and feeling ready to tackle July 2025 with confidence. Until next time, keep digging deeper.